Okay guys, I've been asked to do some stuff on logs, so let's get the idea. 10 to the power of 3 equals 1,000. So when we take logs, we can say that log of base 10 of 1,000 is 3. So the basic concept you've got to get your head round is this, that b to the power of x equals y, then, so if that's true, okay, then you log base b of y will give you x. Okay, so on your calculator you have log, which is actually log base 10, and you have natural logs, ln's, okay, which are actually log base e. All other bases at year 12 level you're not going to have to worry about, so we're not going to concern ourselves too much with those right now. Okay, you need to understand 2 or 3 laws and basic ideas. The first one is this: if I said to you 10 to the power of what equals 27, then what we would do is take log 27, and that will give us our answer. And that's simple as that. That's how you do it. The next thing to remember is that logs are a mathematical operation. They're like sine, cos, tan, all those funny buttons on your calculator. So, next idea that we're going to look at is this really key concept that log of a to the power x is the same as x log a. And where we would use that really most commonly is something like this: 4 to the power of x equals 27. Now, what is x? Okay, we know it's going to be more than 2, because 4 to the power of 2 is 16, but 2 point something is as close as we're going to get. Now, what we can do is we can take logs. So we can say that the log of 4 to the power of x is the same as the log of 27. Okay, so now we can say that x log 4, using that law above there, okay, equals the log of 27. Remember that on your calculator, log 27, log 4 are both actually just numbers, so that gives you x equals the log of 27 divided by the log of 4, and you wallop that on your calculator, and there you go. It's worth giving you an aside at this point, just thinking about these ideas. Now look, you're allowed to do this. This is perfectly okay. 4 to the power x equals 42. So we can just take logs. So we can say log of 4 to the power x equals the log of 42. And work it through from there. But what we can't do is deal very easily with this whole concept here. Is you've got 4 to the power of x equals 3x plus 27. Okay, you can still take logs. It's perfectly all right. So you can do log of 4 to the power x equals, but you have to do the log of everything else in one lump. Okay, you cannot split it up. You can't say, so that's okay, that's all right. But if you said log 3x plus log 27, that is not okay. Don't do it. All right, so just be aware of that. That will come later on, but just think about it. Okay, so the other laws of logs that you need to be aware of the fact is that log a plus log b is the same as log a times b, obviously normally written log ab, and then this one is the inverse of that. Log a minus the log of b is the log of a over b. So some applications for that, certainly for level 2 NCEA, they'll ask questions like this. Please write this as the log of a single number. So you're going to use this law at the top here. Log 3 plus log 4 is the same as log 12. Do not type that into your calculator and get an answer out. That's what they've asked for, a log of a single number. Now they may try and throw you to see if you understand the basic idea. They might write this: log 4 of 9, take away the log base 4 of, let's say, 3, and they'll say that's a log of a single number. You just write log base 4. Now look, remember, taking away logs means you divide them, so that's 9 divided by 3, which is the log base 4 of 3. Now up here I didn't bother to put the actual base in because we assumed it was 10. If you're given it, you've got to put it in. Now if you're given different bases, then you've got to do something about that, but you won't be. They will both be the same base. Okay, so just remember that, just keep the bases in and you'll be fine. So that's a basic question. Here's one that's a little bit more challenging. They like this sort of question a lot. 3 log 2 minus 2 log 4, something like that. They'll say, please write that as the log of a single number, or they may say it as the log of a fraction. And you're going to combine those laws together, which is obviously the idea. And we're going to do the power law first. So that's log 2 to the power of 3 minus log 4 to the power of 2. So, well, 2 to the power of 3 is 8, isn't it? So log 8 minus log 16, which we now can use the law which says if you're subtracting them, then that's the same as a division. So log 8 over 16, which equals log of a half. And that's the basic sensible idea. Just do a couple more of those. They seem to like them a lot. Let's do something like just outrageous, really. Let's do log 20, take away the log of 5 plus 2 log 3. Okay, and they want an answer to that. So the first thing we're going to do is get rid of this thing here. Okay, we don't like 2 logs, so we can now say that's log 20, take away the log of 5 plus the log of 9, and now we can say, aha, well that's log 20 divided by 5 times by 9. Okay, it's the basic principle. Look, taking away means I divide them, adding them means I multiply them, and away I go. Okay, so that's going to give me, of course, the log of 36, which is what they were asking for. And that's it. Okay, that's probably all you